Get another acceleration here. Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's video, I'm going to be reviewing a 2023 Jeep Wrangler Rubicon Eco-Diesel. First and foremost, though, a huge shout out and thank you to the Larry Miller Jeep Chrysler here in Sandy, Utah for giving me some time with this Rubicon. I'll include a link to their inventory in the description down below. Definitely check them out. If you have any questions whatsoever, just ask for Nick or Eric. And as always, if you want to save time and money the next time you purchase a car, link to my car buying guide in the description down below. Let's get into it. Under the hood, we have a 3-liter V6 diesel that goes through an 8-speed automatic transmission. Fuel economy is 21 around town and then 26 on the highway, with power outputs being 260 horsepower and then 442 pound-feet of torque. Let's go over the front end of this Rubicon. So first off, you guys can see we've got these signature Rubicon hood vents, which look fantastic. And then this is actually, you can lower down the windshield onto the hood. And then notice with our Rubicon logo there on the side. And then you can see here with the daytime running lights, and then also with the headlights, you have another set of daytime running lights around that whole setup. Camera there in the center, and then notice the grille's body painted. We got the red Rubicon tow hooks. This one has the standard bumper. As you can see, fog lights built in the bumper. We have just under 11 inches of ground clearance here with the Rubicon package, and there's the front. Coming around the side here, Tron wheel setup is 285/70/17 in the front and in the rear as well. And then you guys can see here for the wheel itself, it has that cool off-roader appearance because it's, you know, chunky with the spokes, and you got the silver there on the top and the black below that. Little Jeep logo right there. And then here's a quick look at the front suspension. Now, the Wrangler still, to this day, utilizes a solid front axle, as you can see. And then we've got the rock rails here on the side. Notice our trail-rated 4x4 badge, and then our Jeep logo down below that. And then here's our full side view on this one. This one has the hard top. Man, the lighting's pretty horrible right now, but there you go. So here's our key fob for this Wrangler. You got the little flip out key right there. We have our unlock and our lock function, then the remote start as well. And we'll quickly pop into the rear so you guys can see, pretty easy to open up. Of course, we got the cool little graphic right there. And then, normal Wrangler fashion, open up the window next. And you guys can see, this is where we put all like the bolts and everything. And then more storage space underneath. Alpine sound system in this particular one, and then you guys can see the 12 volt right there. And then I love how the roll cage is painted as well, so it just looks cool. But overall, the Wrangler is actually really practical. And then when you're done, just lower the window back down, and then you just gotta muscle this back into place. Not really muscle it into place, but anyways, LED taillights here, and then we've got the red recovery hook on here on the back, and then you guys can see the spare 33-inch tall tire with a camera in the center, and then again with the little Jeep right there. And also Eco-Diesel badge, if I didn't already mention it. That's pretty much the rest of the rear. I do want to quickly show you guys, with the Rubicon you get the Mopar shocks, as you can see, and then again solid rear axle. Now here's the door panel in the rear. You guys can see the padding right here, and then the Jeep handle. And then this one has the cloth seats, notice with the red stitching there. And then we've got all of our vents here in the center, window controls as well, and then a full power outlet. And then you got some cup holders, and of course we have our little holders right there, and net as well. And you can see for the sound system, the speakers there at the top, pretty cool. But anyways, see you. Now here's the front door panel. It's identical to the rear in terms of the materials. We have this net down below, mirror adjustments, and then a door lock and unlock. And then here's a quick look at the mirrors. They are heated. And then front seats, notice it says Rubicon on it, and then you got the red stitching on the seat. The seats are manually adjustable. Here's your pedal layout down below. Light control here with the fog light. Notice the red because it's a Rubicon. Let's pop in. So here's the steering wheel in the Wrangler. You got really nice leather trim all around. The red stitching there on the center portion. Radio controls here on the back with our cruise control here on the front. And then controls to the center stack, voice command controls, turn signal stock, windshield wiper stock. And there you go. Now here is the center gauge clutch. You can see the RPMs on the one side and then the speed there on the other side. And, well, there's a bunch of different menus we can scroll through here in the center. The most important thing is the off-road stuff. So you can see like the pitch and roll. And also, I mean, this has 8 miles on it, but still 19.1 miles per gallon. That's Pretty good that it's already showing that. But anyways, there's the center. Here's our infotainment screen. If we pop it into reverse, we do have a backup camera with trajectory lines that turn with the steering wheel. And we also have a front camera with this particular one, which I can tell you, being a Wrangler owner, this comes quite in handy. And look at those colors, pink and yellow. Jeez. At least this one's in a cool color. Now we do have heated seats here for the front, heated steering wheel as well. And response time with the screen is actually really solid overall. Notice dual zone climate controls here, and you guys probably already saw, but this has the off-road pages. Of course, we have the sea of red here with the circular Wrangler vents and the Wrangler grab handle. Analog controls here for the radio, the climate controls, the heated seats. We have our off-road cruise control, all of our window controls here in the center, the 12 volt, and then the little media thing right there. 4 auxiliary switches or buttons. We have our off-road plus, which is kind of like your off-road mode, your sway bar disconnect, front and rear lockers, because this is Rubicon. This has a 2-speed transfer case, so you have your 2-wheel high, 4-wheel high, neutral, and then 4-wheel low as well. This has a 4-to-1 ratio, if you guys are wondering. And then shifter for the 8-speed automatic, a couple cup holders, and then regular brake. That's interesting. There's no like stitching on the center console. It's just here's the storage space, and this one has the hardtop, but no insulation or anything like this. Also, Bronco owners, this is what a hardtop sounds like. Us Jeep owners can flex on you because you got to rock soft tops because of supply issues. But anyways, there's the top. So sorry, there's quite a bit of glare, so it's kind of hard to see anything, but base price is $46,000. And we do have some options on this one, including the Eco-Diesel powertrain, which is $4,000. And this actually comes with an 18.3 gallon fuel tank. So you have a smaller fuel tank if you get the Eco-Diesel, which is kind of interesting. $61,760 is the total MSRP on this particular one. Now you get a 3 or 36,000 mile basic warranty, but then a 5-year 100,000 mile powertrain warranty because diesels typically get better warranties. Anyways, let's drive it. Well, let's talk about visibility before we set off. Here's your visibility over the hood. It's so cool to see the venting. Both of the mirrors throughout the rest of the rear. And let's set off. Oh, setting off in the Eco-Diesel, and I'm going to be driving this back to back with the Wrangler 4xe because I really want to decide if this is the powertrain to go for efficiency, or if the 4xe is the powertrain to go for efficiency. And I guess I'm driving this back to back with my Rubicon 392, but that is, well, it's not actually super inefficient. I get like 16 miles per gallon, but it's definitely not going to be nearly as efficient as the Eco-Diesel or as the 4xe. Now, something that's very interesting, again, being a Wrangler owner, is the difference in how all of the different Wranglers drive, like just the different powertrains, but not only the different powertrains, but just like the packages. So like I have the Extreme Recon package with the 392, and this is a regular Rubicon, so it's got 33-inch tall tires, and this feels like a completely different vehicle. Like it still has the Wrangler driving dynamics because you got solid axles, but like it doesn't feel as like cushy, if that makes sense, compared to the Extreme Recon package, but it feels so much lighter and more nimble, and like the handling feels really good. And you know, having 2-wheel drive also helps out with the steering. The steering feels a little bit more direct, well, actually a lot more direct than my Wrangler. Yeah, I love how this drives. This has so much torque. Like this is ridiculous for a Wrangler. Just, I'm not even getting into it. And again, being the owner of a 392, I can tell you that, you know, with that, you don't have to get into it a lot either, but I feel like this even less so, because it seems like the torque, you get it at such low RPMs. Again, being a diesel, it makes sense that, yeah, just really don't have to get into it. We're gonna get kind of an acceleration here, partial. Yeah, with the 8-speed automatic, this thing is just snappy with the gear shifts. It's smooth. I like how it sounds too. Honestly, I like the little diesel chug. It's fun. So, gosh, we're getting lucky here. Got another green light. Get another acceleration here. So much torque. Yeah, I love how this drives. So, I will talk more about you know, how this compares to the 4xe in the 4xe review, because I'll be driving that next. But what I can tell you after driving this is This is so much better than the 2.0 turbo and the 3.6 liter V6. Like, it's got so much torque, and it sounds good. It gets great fuel economy. Like, this is such a solid powertrain. I think the only reason why you should get those powertrains over this is if you're gonna get the Extreme Recon, probably. Because if you're not gonna get the Extreme Recon, yeah, I know this is $4,000 more than, you know, a Rubicon with a V6 or 2.0 turbo, but still, like, the drivability is so much better that it's worth it. Like, literally, compare those two powertrains, this is that much better, that the extra $4,000, it's like, sign me up. But let me know what you guys think about the Eco-Diesel. That's gonna sum things up with our video here on this Wrangler Rubicon Eco-Diesel. Again, a huge shout out and thank you to the Larich Miller Jeep Chrysler here in Sandy, Utah for giving me some time with this Wrangler. If you have any questions, just ask for Nick or Eric. I'll see you.